my name is Sazsha. Welcome to the Muthaship. Let's see what our messages are for today. The heart of the reading today, we have the Hierophant, we have the Hermit reversed, and the Four of Swords. It is big time to take a rest. Time to go within, time to reflect. Some of you need to look at your traditional beliefs and value systems. And this is not looking with judgment or eyeballs or how things look, not looking at appearances. And for some of you, this is exactly what you need to look at, is keeping up appearances. So this is all about working on the master program that was created by Sophia. That's in the description box, as well as taking that deep rejuvenation that you've been needing. Reflect. This is where you let your inner system, your intuition, your heart, your intellect, your emotion lead you to the places within yourself that you need to apply the inner healing work, and the places where you need to just address yourself. If you need to be working on your inner child healing, you do it right now. You don't wait. This is time to do this. And many of you need to, I'm just getting the sense that you need to rework some things in your perspective, the way that you're seeing things. The way to do this is by removing negativity, removing things that are blocking you and constricting you and holding you back, making you feel limited. This is where you remove those. There's a need to connect to your own inner light and connect also to the elements, to the natural world, and get yourself back in balance. For those of you who are aware of this, we call it the red road. When you walk the red road, you walk in a certain way that you honor all things, especially honoring all things that give life. Those things are sacred. And there's a specific way to interact with the natural world. There's a specific way to interact with what you want. So you will always be pulled from every direction. People, places, situations, temptations will pull at you to get you off your path. They will pull you into jealousy, pull you into greed, pull you into false power, pull you into belief. This is where you step beyond that and you keep yourself firmly on the path. We call it the red road. You can call it what you like, but this is where you continue walking in that way that is honorable. For the Divine Feminine today, we have the Nine of Coins, we have the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, Hanged Man, and Knight of Coins. So this is the closing of a big time in your life. It's good to celebrate these time periods and give thanks and gratitude and honor that you're starting something new. Many of you are very close to wrapping things up. This is where you push hard though. This is, if you're giving birth to a baby or a creation or an idea, it's not easy. Nobody else is going to do this for you. Nobody else is going to do the work for you. This is where you have to push. This is where you have to be more dedicated. This is where you have to have perseverance in order to see the fruition of the seeds that you've been planting. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, wants, says. This is where you focus. So you may be in a position right now where you have to change your perspective. You might even have to change what you're doing, even change it completely. And that's good. This keeps things alive and vibrant. This is all about you aligning with your passion, though. So moving out of those spaces of things that you don't resonate with anymore, this is just a big change. And some of you are not receiving what you want to receive right now. Maybe you don't have clients or offers coming in. But this is all about you being in your truth and reworking things in such a way that you are standing in what you want. You might have to sacrifice now in order for something you want later, and that's okay. And Divine Masculine, today you have Judgment. You have the Page of Swords reversed, the Four of Coins, the King of Coins, Three of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Wands reversed. So some of you are maybe questioning if you should stay or go. You're looking at things that you've been going through, relationships, jobs, just other people in general, situations, life cycles. And you also maybe you're not getting your desires met, and you're not getting maybe even the communication or just the vibrancy and celebration that you're looking for right now. But all of these things are helping to illuminate you and awaken you also, and getting you to ask these deeper questions, putting you more in touch with you. So some of you might be in the space of wanting to hold back or hold on. This is fear of change. This is fear of attachment. This is the opposite of letting go and surrendering and trusting. But it's important to remember that you are stable and you have everything you need. You are supported by the divine universe. You have everything you need to move forward and to grow. And you also, when you do this work on yourself and you begin this healing journey and you get back in the flow of your own authentic self, this is where you will transform not only your life, but generations before and after you. Let's get a few more cards. Divine Masculine, you have the Seven of Swords, the Six of Pentacles reversed, and the Six of Swords. So this is a progression. This is coming away from things that were just harmonious. And some of you feel like you were putting your efforts towards something that didn't bring you benefit. Like, oh, this is just a lost cause. But there's a need to really look at your integrity and the integrity and value placed in the situations that you were dealing with. For the Divine Feminine, you have the Lovers, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Cups reverse. Many of you are realizing that you have to put yourself first and work on your own alignment and union within yourself. This is all about integrating those aspects of yourself that have been, I don't want to say forgotten, but maybe misplaced. This is you really working hard on bringing those two halves of yourself together. This is working through Sophia's Twinflame Union program, moving on to do the master work, and having that clarity and that peace. Some of you haven't had the clarity and it's been maybe bothering you. But this is where you might also be getting communication with your counterpart. This is also where you'll be stepping more firmly into your own authentic power, your own truth, and allowing yourself to be who you are. This is casting aside restrictions and letting go of anything false outside of yourself. This is like coming away from people who are not on your vibratory level, coming away from situations. When you start doing this work on your own healing journey, and you really understand that you're a twin flame, and you really begin dedicating yourself to your twin flame path, people won't be able to pull you off track. You'll have an easier time staying centered in knowing who you are, and this will help to open you up, and this will help you also to cut ties with anything that's bringing you down. Let's get a few guidance cards for today. Divine Masculine, you have the infinite supply. Again, remembering that you are connected to the divine cosmos. You are multidimensional. You exist in many forms, and you will always have what you need. You'll be able to also provide that to others. And this is something that you might need to work on, is that role of provider that you were ingrained with. What was expected of you? What is your value and worth based on? These are hidden within your subconscious many times, because truly you're priceless. You're worth more than anything. You are so unique. I'm also hearing spectator sport. So that might apply to one of you. I'm hearing this is not a spectator sport as well. So there is an understanding of how intrinsic you are in the great scheme of things, and how individual you are. Also, for some of you, there's a recommendation to use chamomile. The heart of the reading, we have Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. So this is about coming into that space of honor for yourself, for others, releasing judgment, criticism, attachment to outcomes, letting go, and putting yourself in that high vibration of love and care, higher compassion. Divine Feminine, you have guiding children. This is, if you're working on your own healing, this is reprogramming that inner child to receive that loving, unconditional love that maybe you didn't receive yourself as a child. This is healing the generational patterns. This is breaking the codes. This is being a twin flame and walking your path in truth and light and integrity, so that you are changing the generational patterns. This is bringers of the dawn. This is you opening those channels and showing people the way,